Trying to keep it clean, brother. You never know who could be watching, man. Piggy Shack's coming for you motherfuckers, dude. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got to do.
Well, there you go, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Disco After Dark. But as always, I am not alone. I'm going to welcome some guests. We're going to bring them all in at once. I've got John with John's Comics with Kids. We got Perry Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, Kevin from 1-2 Comic Talk, and Old Wolf all joining me tonight. Let's get into the show. What have we got planned? I don't no idea. I'll tell you what, it is Disco After Dark. I'm going to say a quick cheers to everybody. Gentlemen on the panel, anybody joining us live, cheers to you, the community, whichever community it is. Thanks for hanging out with us. So, let's hit the chat. I'm sure we got a couple people joining us. Cyborg Dad, man, I'm sorry, man. I updated the little Patreon logo thing there. So yeah, I got the name right now because I didn't put two and two together, but I appreciate you, my friend. Downright Nerdy Podcast is here. How you doing? Christian Arroyo Salazar, Chaos in Comic. You know what's going on. Without hey, Chaos. Guess what, man? You want to come on? Can I send you the link?
I can forward it.
No. We're not doing any shots and partial nudity.
What?
Anything crazy.
Chaos feels so bad because Rod ignored him the entire time.
Early. Two Guns in the chat also. How you doing, man? Two Gun, you killed it. These things, by the way, I got to figure out where you got these because now my girls have gotten it. You want to? That's another thing. Look at this. We have had a kidnapping. There has been a kidnapping in the disco house. I told you it was going to happen, and sure enough, the kids have gotten a hold of one of the Funko Pops. Boom! She's out. She's been freed. Peasant Bell. What are you guys supposed to do with these boxes, man? I mean, flat is do you fold them down flat? I should ask a Funko person. You know, are you supposed to? I don't know what to do.
You're asking the wrong guy because the rule at my house is Funko Pops are opened always, all the time.
Yeah, so
I have two that are in the box and they're mine. It's just because they're the bad guys. My girls don't want, Dr. Doom or the Joker. So those are the ones I can keep in the box.
I got another question, which I think I know the answer to. So I finally opened up these because they were in damaged boxes anyway, and I said, you know what, there are a couple. So let's take a closer look at both Rogue. She's bad, dude. Rogue's cool. I mean, she's flying, actually. The stand, she's up in the air flying. And Gambit, right? And
right.
And then it dawned on me as I started to look at all the Marvel. Are all the Marvel characters bobbleheads? I mean, any of the Marvel ones like not heads? Are they all bobbleheads?
I think they're all bobbleheads.
Nope, there's not all of them are bubbleheads.
Oh, it looks like a bobblehead. Well, I mean, this Classic Moments one obviously isn't, but all the other ones that I've looked at look like bobbleheads. Seriously. I don't know if anybody can clue me in on that, if there's any of the pop people in the house. But anyway, I took these out. They are forever free to romance as they must up here. And, I didn't actually give everybody a really, this thing is bagoo, man. Titus! My wife came in and she asked me, where the hell did that thing come from? And I'm like, well, Samurai Ken sent it to me because I don't get the lighting on that one.
Nice.
He goes, what the hell would he send you that?
Somebody tag Jabroni.
If you're in the chat, just screenshot this, tag Jabroni in it, please.
Tag Jabroni. Because why would he send you that? I'm like, I don't know. It lives out there. This is, like a regular character. Yes.
Oh my god.
So this is like the glowing lamp, right? In the Fragile. Well, why do you got to put it right there? Well, so that everybody can see it.
Because it's a big reward.
It's a reward. It's like a reward, right? Anyway, so what's going on? I'm supposed to be recapping the week. This is the week in the review show, right? If we were gonna go back to maybe Monday. What was something that happened on Monday that was kind of special, or any? Actually, we don't have to start all the way at Monday. What is there anything?
I heard on Monday or Tuesday. I heard that Marvel has changed their mind on digital versus print comics, and that there are some titles that they had originally said would only be digital, and that they were done, like Hawkeye Free Fall, and a few others. They are now going to actually publish those issues. They will not be print digital only.
Got it.
Awesome.
Well, I'm glad they reversed on that, because
I don't know how they'll release them. And here's the frustrating part: some of them have already been deemed a key book, like the Raven. So when that book drops, everybody already knows that's the first appearance of a Null-related character. Because they've read it digitally, it's out. So when that book actually drops, people are going to be like wanting to buy it because the spec is going to be wacky on these books.
Titus, I see your comment there, but today it's not an unboxing night for me. I do have it over here. I know it's more for the kids anyway, so we're going to wait for tomorrow, and we'll open up. You know what I'll do is I'll record it, and then maybe I'll piece together, the reaction stuff. We'll put it to music, and I'll send it to you. But I appreciate you, Kate. Titus, thank you. I was thinking more of like YouTube kind of content. What happened in the YouTube in our kind of world this week? If there was anything special, like did anybody meet any milestones? I know there was a lot of milestones that happened during the course of the week, right? Happened during the course of the week.
What happened this week?
Nothing happened.
Oh yeah, 8,000 was this week.
Yeah, 8,000.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh?
That's crazy, Harry. I mean, we were tied at the beginning of the year.
I don't get it either.
Holy moly! What's it feel like, man? Do you think you made it? Do you consider it like, man? I think.
Oh, not even close.
Not even close.
I see other people that are doing the same thing, and they're like skyrocketing. So I'm like, damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The sky's the limit. I'll tell you something that I saw happen in an auction yesterday, because Perry is so hip on the auction scene. I was a guest on Who Dat Comics and Movies auction, and thank you, Russell, for having me on. But a lot that started with what was it? Avengers annual first appearance of
Rogue.
What's her? Like $100 book. The lot started with that. And 1,700, was it 1,750? I think it went to 1,750 when the lot was over. I had never seen anything like it. It was insane.
For the Avengers of Annual 10?
No. He kept adding books to the lot, 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 adding books to the lot. And the stuff he was adding was like ridiculous, like Venom 3 9.8 signed by Donnie Cates. That's a $500, $600 book. All right, what else you got? It was crazy. Was it? It was 1775. Wrestling with Deadpool is here. It's 1775. That was crazy. Look at Two Guns. He says Perry all nonchalant. Yeah, 8,000. It's good. I got subs falling out my pockets now. So that was something I thought that was kind of cool that happened in the community. I know Geeky Mama Bear got 800. Hey, Statue Mania is here. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. He does great content. You want to talk about some of the statue channels. I was watching MCE tonight with the return of Displayer Nay on That Geek Show. And man, I love those statues. Those rooms. Her room. Oh my goodness. If you haven't seen that statue room, that's craziness. And did you guys, that was another one this week. We had the room tour from Gem. Oh man, what was that? He dropped that room tour. That was a crazy video. Any other ones stick out to you guys? You guys like, yeah, we don't really watch YouTube.
John dropped a new reaction video, which was pretty fun.
John dropped the reaction video.
He did.
No.
No. All right.
Well, didn't Billy just hit like 2 years? So he did a
Yeah.
big thing. I think it was that Monday or Tuesday.
Yes, Billy celebrated it. He did celebrate 2 years on YouTube. I cleared the night for that one. I did. Yeah. I waited for that StreamYard link. It didn't show.
Gorilla Todd did a new series with Kirk from Comics on the Mind. They did a series called The Teacher's Lounge.
The Teacher's Lounge. Ooh, I missed that.
Teachers. They were talking like comics and education and books they've read and the impact on kids and things like that.
Oh, I put the teachers on. They did shots and talked bad about the kids.
That's what real teachers' lounges are like.
Okay.
I got a question for guys on the panel and the people in the chat. This week was the first week as I was inspired over the weekend by Biggie Shaq to read my books, and not only read my books, but talk about them. Reading your books. So all week, this was the first week that I did 4 out of the 5 days. I did a comic book review. Would you guys? I don't know if any of you guys saw that segment of the show, but I'm getting pretty good feedback on that. I actually had a couple people like, you should just read the comic book, and people would watch that. I don't think you can do that. Can you get away with that? Where you just read the whole thing? You can.
Lost in Comics, they've been going through reading the Batman New 52.
Okay.
So apparently you can.
I read Darth Vader.
Listen,
holy 90 plus statues.
If Perry can watch movies and react to it online, you can read comics and you're fine.
You should be okay.
Right? Well, I'm giving
to answer your question.
I'm breaking it down. I've been showing panel to panel. I mean, the one I did today was one of my favorite reviews yet. This Batman 251 story.
That's a beautiful book.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome story. This is my Batman. That's the one I remember growing up as a kid. And the Joker. He's killing fools. That was a good one. Oh, Flash Ray's in the chat.
You're talking about, reading the books. That's what essentially thespian theater is we not only read the book, but we're acting them out.
Well, Perry acted one out. Whatever happened to that? That was awesome. When you did the Vader with all the voices.
That shit takes way too long to make.
What are you talking about? Look at how long this shit you're doing now takes.
Yeah, but this shit's paid off.
There you go.
I agree with what Perry has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I like to watch reviews. Like Chaos and Comics dropped a review show a few days ago, and I really loved listening to his comments and his thought. I think it was on Sunday, maybe.
Yep.
And I thought it was great. But I know that stuff doesn't get the views, and it's the stuff I like to make, and so I don't give a crap. I mean, I like making it, so I like those shows. But I know that if you want to grow your YouTube channel, review shows are not going to do it.
Not going to do it. That's
No, but
true.
they're fun.
They're fun though.
Yeah,
they're definitely fun, and I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm actually thinking of adding, and I put the question out there in another chat I was in. Instead of just doing comic books, 5 comic book reviews, I want to review a Funko Pop, but what are the important aspects of it that the community cares about? I know they use PPG, which is the term for their, pop price guide, average price. So that's an important factor, the release date, the series, but then I asked, and some of the feedback was that people want to know if they're in a regular pose or action pose. So I'm starting to develop some questions.
Do they grade the Funkos?
I don't know. I do know that they look at the boxes and they kind of say, mint.
Mint, yeah, because I've seen some of that. Like,
they're talking about the boxes.
There are graded.
Right?
You can't get
graded?
your Funkos graded nowadays.
You can't get them graded? Wow.
Yep.
Wow. But it's not just Funkos. I'm really digging the action figures too, man. I'll tell you, during that Pop Swap 2, Tacoma Comics sent me a couple of straight up toys, some of the Star Wars toys, and they sat on this desk for like 2 weeks because every time I picked it up, I was playing with it. I could not put the damn thing away. So, I'm down with some of the toys again. I want to open up some of these Marvel Legends and see what's going on with them.
I'm about to buy a $100 Lobo action figure.
Lobo, right?
It just looks so cool. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want it. I can put him in different poses and stuff like that. That seems pretty fun.
Like
Yeah.
the
Tier, is my man Terry here? What's up, man? My man Terry 23. How you doing? Bubs Comics is here, man. Bubs, I'll tell you that chat. He left. That chat is not for the weak of heart, my friend. Oh man, yeah, my wife loved that thumbnail alteration you made for her. That's great. Oh man.
Hey, David, I have to go. I have to get some sleep.
Well, fam, I appreciate you hanging out, man. I appreciate your support of the channel.
What do you
And I will see you in the next time.
Have a good night, Wolf.
Everybody have a great day.
You too.
And where's
Take care.
Chaos,
Have a good
man?
evening.
I sent Chaos the link, and he just
He said he wasn't
showed.
dressed.
He's
I sent him the link on Instagram.
No, he
he's
said he
probably in
wasn't
his
dressed.
garage.
He's not wearing clothes.
Whatever, man. Is that Sam? The architect himself is here. Sam's Tangled Web.
Chaos
Right,
just
you know
wrapped
what?
herself in a blanket.
You know what else? Let's see what else we got here. 'Cause sometimes without rules, there's chaos.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, and he goes like we all
Put
thought.
clothes on. He found the garage. All
How
right.
you doing, man?
Yeah,
Nice to get you on the stream again. It's been a while.
yeah, that's what happens. I'm in the street. I'm in the park.
Yeah, you're always out.
The only time
That's
I'm
cool.
allowed in the house is when my wife's not there.
I kind of have that same thing
He had to
going
sneak
on.
back
right?
in.
I really respect her decision making.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
able to go live on IG in the morning, but that's because she was at work.
Why do you think I climb mountains to get on IG?
Yeah,
nice. Yeah, this was on the schedule, so I gotta get away with this one. But thanks for joining me. So you are also a review guy. What's the latest comic book you've read that you're doing a review on?
who? I can't tell if you're looking at me. Oh,
Yeah, I was all right. Yes, yeah.
I don't know who you asked this to, but I know John and I are both reading Alienated, and that keeps getting deeper and deeper. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I just had to post it the other day after hearing a pop culture Robbie's. It was his top pick, and he was passionate about what's going on in Alienated. And I'm like, wrote it down. I need to get on Alienated.
Yeah, it's pretty dark, like good, but serious.
Super. He's trolling.
What? Who is?
What I really love about the book is it takes a unification of three people that feel alienated and outcasted, and brings them together, and what they share is their pain. And it's beautifully written, it's beautifully told, and it's what I really enjoy about it is at the end of issue 3, there's a simple and very poignant message that really needs to be read and understood, and I think that's actually told through the book, even though it was really difficult for me to read how it was depicted, how it was written. It was and again, I think if you know me, you know that I can withstand a lot of weird shit. It really hit me hard, and I really could understand where this guy was writing from, and it's not one of those I recommend. It's a great read.
Well, I mean, I think Alienated does a lot with teenage issues in general. I mean, it's the focus is that teenage experience. It reminds me a lot of like 13 Reasons Why, which is an amazing book and television series. And you get things like teenage pregnancy. You get things like suicide. You get things like emotional, physical abuse, and it's just really interesting to bullying. It's interesting to see the way the story brings these things in, and it's a science fiction show or a comic at its core, but it finds a way to seep into these other areas that in a really powerful. I mean, honestly, when I read issue 3, I was like, it was the issue that I was like, am I going to keep reading this or not? And then I read issue 3, and it was like, okay, I'm going to read this as long as they're making it because it's just that was amazing.
And
Who's the publisher?
Boom.
Now, what I've heard from many people is, they're turned off by issue 1 because, it kind of slammed them in the face of, oh my God, of what's going on. You know what I mean? And same thing, I think, in a totally different way, but same thing would be said, I think, for Ludocrats. And you'll notice that with a lot of books sometimes, and this goes in with writing in general, to best open someone's mind, it's easier to blow it.
All right. So
and I mean,
definitely-
that's the book I want to pick up literally because John has been raving about it. And as much as I hate to admit it, Chaos also. I don't want to agree
Poor
with
Beard
Chaos.
has to hate to admit things a lot with me.
I hate to admit that, like, I feel like Chaos
all the time. I hate to
I
admit it.
like a lot more of what Chaos agrees with. So, like, I hate to admit it, but I want to go pick this up now because you guys both have been talking about it.
Yeah, we never agree on stuff. So
Same thing with like Join the Future. Join the Future does the same thing. It's told from almost like a C-SPAN way and allows you as the reader to formulate your own opinions. And because of that, it allows every reader something that they're able to extract from the story because they themselves are interjecting their own and formulating their own opinions. It's brilliantly written.
Kevin, let me give you a little advice. If you're trying to sell a book, don't say it's like C-SPAN.
That's a bad thing.
Why is C-SPAN bad?
I don't know. I mean, I've joked that my channel's like
That's
C-SPAN.
true.
That's
That's
community.
true. People don't watch C-SPAN. That is true.
But Perry's reacting to C-SPAN as we speak. This is Perry's reaction to C-SPAN. He's
That is exactly why we're here. So you can another platform to hang out during the. Man, I'm just thinking about all the lives during the course of the week that go on. I mentioned earlier, how many YouTube videos do you watch? The real question is, how many lives are you in? Because I bet you're in more live streams than you do watching videos.
I'm like, I watch a lot of videos at work, so
yeah.
That's why I'm in when you were doing them more often. I don't know where you went, JB. What happened? Did your wife get mad at you?
What?
When you were fixing the backyard.
Who,
when?
JB? JB
Yeah,
was
that's why he took like a week off. He was like doing the backyard or something.
Have you seen his backyard? His backyard's gorgeous.
It turned out freaking awesome. That little retainer wall I built with the bricks, and then the brick circle
pavers
filled with sand. The paver brick circle filled with sand to level the pool, the above ground pool. Turned out awesome. So yeah, no, I had to work, man. I had to get my butt to work since I'm not working.
We're gonna start painting somehow I got tricked into painting the house.
Oh, nice.
You're painting your house? You're gonna
The
paint your own
inside.
house?
Yeah, just the inside. But we had a bunch of people come over, and I don't know why my wife. I mean, they all like sort of said the same thing, and they
You
they
don't
had
need to paint
prices.
your house.
Huh?
Is that what they said? You don't need to paint your house. It looks fine.
No, and then my wife was like, "Well, we could just paint it." I was like, "Fine." I just got sick of like people coming into my house. And then I said, let's just paint it ourselves. And then somewhere along the line, I was like, I think I got tricked here.
She played you.
Someone got set up.
Chaos, she played you.
Yeah,
I don't think that would ever finish in anything my wife dreams up. There's never a true finish to it.
Yeah.
It is a constant evolving project with her. Hey, Travis, how you doing,
What's up,
man?
Dad?
Hanging out.
Bueller. How's your mom, Bueller? He was visiting his mom today. That's why he couldn't get on here on the kids stream.
Did he hit it? Did the kid hit it?
Not yet.
Was out of context.
No, the kid hit 1,000 subscribers, man.
No, I think they're at like 880
on here right now
or something.
Yeah, he's gonna.
They're going to.
They were going. I hope so, man. I started last Friday.
They got that Bueller bump.
Last Friday, I started shouting them out. They were my hashtag Comic Pop family last Friday. I remember when there was only a few live shows a night and a few auctions a week. The auctions thing is crazy.
Yeah, it's out of hand. When you said that there were only two, I went and looked, JB, and there was like 4.
The number of people that are in there was 300 in Very Gary's auction.
Yeah.
300. That's nuts.
That's a lot.
Joker just the other night had 250. 250. And I hope Steve and Burke family have at least a nice showing tomorrow, because he asked me, he goes, "Hey man, how am I going to get my hours up?" Host an auction. They're going to host an auction.
Is he doing that?
Yeah, he's hosting it. He's got a whole bunch of guest stars. Why not?
He asked Perry to be on it.
Boom. TK.
Yeah. Perry's gonna sell his pre-orders.
Yeah.
Perry's gonna sell one of his 25 Lobo.
I'm gonna sell my JB tier.
There you go. Hey, put it up for auction, man. I'll tell you, no, it was man. Let me tell you this story. I butchered this one. So there was an opening in the creator tier, and it happens every once in a while. No hard feelings. I love everybody that supported me for any period of time, no matter what. Hey,
well, tell us who left.
Who left?
Billy left. So Billy left the tier, which is totally fine, man. It's fine. He's totally okay. And as soon as I said it, I had two people that jumped on it, and one person texted me, said they got it. I didn't check it. So I just assumed he got it. So I went ahead and started making up all the logos, the intro, put them on the end, but I never checked it. I just kind of assumed.
Who?
What? Why are you going to call people out?
It makes it interesting. It's like some guy, two guys, some guy, and some guy.
So the next morning, when I'm actually shouting out the wrong person for being my newest creator tier supporter, Robb Boswell.
In the chat.
Hey, I got this email, JB, and it says that I'm in the creator tier now. I'm like, what? I didn't even look. He beat him by 7 seconds on the timestamp.
Wow.
7 seconds.
We all know Robb Boswell's got that good internet.
He's got that good internet. Yeah. I felt like shit. I was like, oh, because first I had to go back to the other guy and go, oh yeah, by the way, you didn't actually get it. So I got to take you out now.
Was it Kevin?
No, it wasn't Kevin. No.
Was it?
Perry, are you okay with this now?
Give it up. It was me. Come on.
Perry, you don't even need that tier. Get out of that damn tier, man. Seriously, get out.
Perry's gonna sell that tier to me.
He wants
20 bucks?
20 bucks?
You're
done.
You're nuts.
Clearly, that's why he's doing 20K plus views, is because he's on your page.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's where it's coming from.
They all come from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all coming. I don't know how you get 20K views when I get 150.
I get 70, and I'm excited.
Hey, Shorty's in the chat. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Appreciate
She's only here for a second.
Why? How do you know? What do you got? You got
an auction to go to. She got an auction to go to.
There's not another auction tonight. Is there another auction tonight?
34 auctions going on, JB.
34.
She might be. If I had to guess, she's in Meta's auction.
I was supposed to be on Chad's auction today, and then he's not doing it this week, and he's doing it next week. That was
John is actually running an auction right now. Well, you don't know that.
We're all on an auction.
I like John's auction that he did a while back.
Every time he's like, "Hey guys, I picked up this comic book," that's John selling it in his other auction.
And that is sold. I'm sorry. What?
She is in Meta's.
She's on Meta.
I told you. That was just me guessing too. Was it your mom that tried to get the creator tier?
You stop.
I dropped the link for Chaos's latest review video, which was really, really good. And there are a lot of great indies discussed and things that I was like, oh, I need to read that. That sounds really interesting. So I dropped the link. I also dropped the link for Hero and the Kids channel a little earlier.
Get me 73 views.
Marvel and DC stuff at all?
Yeah, he did some reviews for some DC and Marvel.
Yeah, I read Marvel and DC. I'm reading Deceased. I'm finishing Justice League Dark. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. That's probably my favorite. That or Far Sector is probably my favorite.
Yeah, there was actually a bunch of Wonder Woman in this last review show. He did a bunch of Wonder Woman to break discussions.
Yep.
Yeah, literally the most Wonder Woman I ever read in my life.
Happy Normal. Love it.
What's Abby Normal?
You don't know the reference?
Young Frankenstein.
Hey, holy
Abby.
crap.
Abby who? Abby
Nicely
Normal.
done, Perry.
This guy.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Which
man.
movie?
Abby
I forgot.
Normal.
Oh.
Have you ever seen it, Perry?
Young
tons of
Frankenstein.
times.
Young Frankenstein?
That's like one
Oh.
of my favorite movies.
I haven't
Remember?
seen that in a long time.
There it is. Thank you so much, Steven
I
Spock.
love it. Hey, nice knockers.
And that's what it is. What's that character? The who plays
Box
the Igor?
Bay.
That's
Put
Marty
the
Feldman.
candle.
Marty Feldman.
Back.
Marty Feldman. So there's a member in the community. This is not a derogatory. This is a fun. This is a positive thing. It looks like that guy. And there's a member in the community that looks like that guy. And every time he puts his thumbnail up, and I put it in the show, Steven Spock throws out the Abby Normal.
I knew that Perry was somebody who needed help with movies when he was like, "Oh, I love Young Frankenstein, best movie ever," and I was like,
Frankenstein.
and I was like, "Oh, I love Mel Brooks," and Perry said,
Oh, that's right. It's
Perry
pronounced.
said, "Who's Mel Brooks?" Perry's reaction was like, "Wait, who's Mel Brooks? I don't know who Mel Brooks is."
I love Young Frankenstein though.
You're saying it's your favorite comedy movie of all time, but you don't know who directed it.
Mel Brooks.
I don't know this guy. I don't know that guy.
Funny.
It's good to be the king.
Clearly your brother showed it to you or something like that, right? Or your dad.
Well, yeah, I grew up watching it with my dad a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the classic line right there.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I guess I should watch that again.
I need to.
I have it on DVD.
I need to load up some new cuts. You guys can give me some ideas.
I'm actually so old. I saw that movie when it came out.
This is the funniest cut I've got, and I'll tell you what, I can play this over and over again, and it is still funny.
Holy shit! What is this footwear? Holy crap, Chaos!
Chaos,
Come on.
what are you
What is
wearing?
he wearing?
Holy
I had to
crap,
go to the
man!
garage. I thought I just saw a scorpion. I wanted to show you guys a scorpion.
I like
Instead,
sports.
you showed us the worst footwear I've seen on a grown man in 20 years.
Is that
No,
black
you saw
socks? and
Perry.
He's wearing socks with
Look
slides.
at this!
Yeah.
Black
Socks.
socks with
Wow.
black
Socks.
socks with
He's wearing his slides with socks.
Why don't you just take your socks off?
anybody ever sees it.
That's the kind of thing you wear when you have one of Perry's toes.
I feel bad that I actually said I agreed with something Chaos said now after watching this footwear.
The black socks.
This is why it pained me to say that I agreed with him.
Oh man.
You've got fungus on your shower shoes.
Yeah, that's what. Oh man, we should drop movie references all night for Perry.
What movie was that from? Anybody know that one?
That's a movie reference? Oh boy.
It's a it's a very important line too, man. My dad used to.
You've got fungus on your shower shoes. You make it to the bigs, you can let fungus grow back on your shower shoes, and the person will think you're
Lion
colorful.
King.
But until then, you're just a slob.
Lion King.
No. Nuke Lelouch, right? What was his name?
And Crash Davis.
Crash Davis. Come on. Harry's never seen it.
No way.
I've never seen that either.
He just knows that guy as Superman's dad.
Oh, there you go. And why couldn't he just run over?
Time out.
Where's Scarpad? I want to hear about why
Bull Durham.
Superman couldn't go save his dad again. That's another good rant. The
Never seen
Scarpad
it.
rant about why he couldn't just go save his dad. He's faster than a speeding bullet. Nobody would have seen him. He could have gotten his dad. You guys don't know that from that movie, Man of Steel?
I do.
I haven't seen that one.
Better with Scarpad.
I saw Scarpad's rant about Man of Steel and Kevin Costner.
It's better than the movie.
Scarpad ranted? No.
No.
That's why he likes Star Trek. He gets high as fuck and just watches Star Trek and blows his fucking mind away. That's why I need to watch Star Trek.
Perry, hold on. I didn't ask about your dreams and fucking aspirations. They're not kind.
Scarpad's got a channel? Hold up. Somebody, Z, drop the link.
Z, drop the link.
I don't
Oh, man, that's still the best cut.
This is the best.
Time out. JB, can I ask you a question? Is Perry's actually on that bumper that you dropped there with Scarpad?
No, what it is I was in a live when that happened, and I wrote down the time that it happened because it was fucking hilarious, man.
Well, I asked that.
His normal intro. That's his normal intro. That all I did was dub that over it.
Well, and I asked that because I literally got upset for a second because I was like, "Oh, my mic's muted, but Perry still can talk during Scarpad's intro." I was like, "This is horse crap!" Like, just because Perry got 8,000 subs, he can talk during Scarpad's, and I got muted. I was like, "This is garbage." I was a little annoyed, so I just wanted to clarify that.
Oh man, that was just me having fun, man. Back in the day when I was really bored.
I think Chaos just got ripped apart by a bunch of scorpions.
No, Chaos probably got in trouble by his wife. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, it never gets old. It never gets old.
I haven't heard that for a while, JB.
That's awesome.
So how many you got scorps just running around there all over the place?
Not
Chris?
that many, but sometimes you see them. Which the bug that there was like some kind, I don't know what the hell it was actually, but I thought it was a scorpion. Oh, is that a scorpion? I just think I'm afraid of scorpions, but here I am living in the goddamn desert. Is that a scorpion? I'm not going near it.
Do it.
So the average one you come across when they hit you, they kind of feel what, like a sting, like a bee sting, or what?
No, I've never seen one sting anything.
Do you ever get like two of them and put them in like a container and let them fight?
No, he's not Michael Vick.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just scorpions, right? Is that okay to do?
Perry wants to start a battle royale with a bunch of scorpions.
like a gladiator, like a gladiator scorpion.
There you go. Give him gear. Yeah, I love it.
The Michael Vick of insects.
Yeah.
With a stick.
Who wouldn't take bets on that?
Yeah, is it a scorpion or with a stick?
Poor scorpions.
Well, you poke it with a stick and you put it over a fire, right? You just cook those things.
Bugs
Can't you?
have
Oh, you can eat them
You
too.
eat those things, can't you?
So whoever loses, that's who you eat.
Scorpion king.
I mean, isn't it like a land lobster?
Place your belt.
Place your bets.
What is this?
Oh yeah.
Old Wolf screen grabbed you showing your statue and tagged Jabroni.
Oh, there it is.
Yo, Jabroni's gonna get so mad.
So what's he doing? I only got in the middle of that. What's Old Wolf doing? He just keeps tagging Jabroni.
So, hey, Jeff, Comic A13 is in the building. Thanks for hanging out, my friend.
Yes, Chaos. So in the previous stream that we were all on before we hopped on JB's, Jabroni went on a tiny rant about how very tiny rant about how he hates being tagged in photos because it always pops up and then people comment on it and it tags him. And so then me and Old Wolf and everyone else on the streams deemed it worthy to say, hey, we should just tag Jabroni in everything we do now. And
this is how you tag people.
We're encouraging people, if you are in JB's chat now, to
tag
Jabroni in anything you do, and just know Old Wolf sent you.
That's good.
We want to make sure he's involved in the community,
Right.
really, as much as possible.
He's in Georgia by himself without his family. We want him just to feel welcomed. And so we want to bring him back into the fold. We just want to tag him to say, hey, we care about you.
Just make sure your tag is placed
That's
appropriately
nice.
on whichever photo that you plan to be tagging him on.
So tag Comic Jabroni in anything you guys post if you're watching this stream.
There you go.
If you want to see how it's done, you can go check over Old Wolf's.
Oh, I got one right here.
He's already got one.
Yeah. We're good.
Nice.
So wait, so are people just randomly going like to all the chick sites and then just tagging Jabroni, or like all the
I hope
all the bestiality sites?
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
And here we go. Hey, what's the hashtag, JB? Is it Comic Pop Tuesday or what the hell is it?
Comic Pop Family.
Don't be using that one.
Do hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation.
Comic Pop Family.
We're gonna paused down apparently on this show and just spent a lot of time tagging people on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
This is really riveting YouTube. We're all just fucking tagging people on Instagram.
Well, how many people are in the stream? I can't look right now. What is it? The Brony Nation?
Sure, whatever. You can just tag him.
I think it's hashtag Comic Jabroni. He does that on all his stuff. He puts hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation.
There he is. Hey, I'll grab you, Biggie.
Hey, Biggie. Don't grab Biggie.
Why is it doing that, man? Come on, man.
Right. Two Gun Pedro, just let them know that we care about Jabroni. That's what we're here for.
It doesn't let me tag him. Why doesn't it let me tag him?
You got to go to the tag section and then type it's at Comic Jabroni or whatever.
I am. I can't show you the picture yet, but I'm doing that. It's not coming up. Oh, maybe his dumbass doesn't follow me. What a cunt. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
They say cunt in Australia a lot.
But welcome to the USA, bitch.
Well, right now we're international.
He will jab him in the fold with his jabroni.
Well, John, you're getting tagged on this then. And I'll tag Jabroni in the comments.
True.
Tag me all
He
day.
just went the path of lesser resistance.
I love being tagged. I was tagged 26 times today. I counted. It's insane. I love it.
Tag your it, John.
I love it. I think it's hilarious. It entertains me to no end to see like all, and I will like everything I'm tagged in, even if it's insanely stupid. I'll like it.
Oh well, that's good. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get at least one like.
I'm gonna get a like.
At least one. It's pretty much a guarantee. It would have to be pretty offensive for me.
I've tried to stop tagging John and stuff, like because I feel like I tagged him in a lot. So I was like, I'm gonna give a break. But now if he's gonna like it, I'm gonna tag him.
Yeah,
I can't do you either.
You're guaranteed a like by tagging me. You're guaranteed.
You're guaranteed.
It's happening.
Yeah, you might end up on the show if you tag me. Even though I've got it. I got it pre-screened. Some of
the problem is I don't get up early enough to tag Discovery before the people on the East Coast tag Discovery and they're going to make it on the show. I get up, even if I get up at 5, I'm like the 17th person to tag Discovery.
I try to time it though. When I know he's about to do his Instagram tag of the day, I've gotten it twice where he's noticed it.
The first one's there.
I try to tell him the night before. If I'm going to do it, I'm like, hey, JB, I'm going to tag you for something wacky tomorrow. Here you go.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Definitely reach out and tell me what you got, especially if you got a show. I'm finding that I'm still missing a couple of shows. I had missed, what did I miss in today's? It was set up, and I missed Dead Zone was set up, and I didn't have it in there, and it was set up in advance.
Here's what's really cool is
Jesus chaos.
I won JP's tag this week, and I never even tagged him anything, and he already sent it today.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god,
guys! I didn't even tag. You don't even have to tag in JB's stuff, and he'll send you stuff without even doing it. Look, guys, I got the comic, and I never even took the time to tag JB.
That's wild.
Yeah, so
you must like you.
Nice.
You must have won his trivia contest.
Nice. Oh man, well, thanks for swinging through, Jeff Schultz. I appreciate you. Hey,
we love you, Jeff.
Hey, local man, hanging out. He's still up. He's like, man, it's not that late. It's Friday night. It's only 10:46 out here on the West Coast.
Especially if you're in the Golden State,
right? Michael's still up. What's up? We should send him a link. Can we get him on?
I always forget I'm not in the Golden State anymore.
I think someone just popped in the back. You know what? You know what the best part of this intro bump is?
Please be Vernon. Please be Vernon.
Leg drop.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
All right,
What's up,
Biggie.
D-Tag?
House. What's up, Biggie? How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm waiting on my congratulations.
Congratulations, because you look so clear and clean right now on that stream. Did you get your shit? The lighting is good.
No. My congratulations on my world record breaking $8.05 23 book priority mailer video I made today.
You got 23 books in an. Oh man. Well, okay. Let's see how they show up. Right? We gotta get them in there. Biggie's the new
champion of melon shit.
20.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Bam. That's nice, and I love the thumbnail, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I want top pick of the day Monday for my shit on today.
Today, what are you talking about for the interview with Covey?
Oh, I did. Okay, I did.
Jeez.
I knew that, but I didn't get all the fucking come and leave comments. Goddamn spot. I just got a top pick.
I did a special one for Billy. You know, that's
right.
Shout out to Billy today.
That's the one you want.
Yeah, you know, the day after he left.
It's all right. Thank you, though. I'm just glad to make the list. Check me out. Boom! Your boy got a big book.
Oof. Damn, dude, I don't even have one of those.
That's the same size as all of them.
I don't even have one of those. And
show off that slab too. That label, baby. Look at that
label's pretty cool. Yeah.
Holy shit. That's my man. Look at that. That's my man.
Brand new slab that's right there. That's like fresh, couple months.
Gorgeous.
Where'd you get this one, Biggie?
First edition, where I get all my shit.
First edition, man. First edition came out strong at the last pop-up shop. Did you guys see that one? And then I got blown away by Big Will. Big Will bought the final round at $10 a pop. Gave it all away.
Right, Big Will's the man. $120. Boom.
$20. Boom. Yeah, give them all away.
Give them away. Big Will. Big Willie style, getting jiggy with it. $120.
Bam.
Don't give a shit.
Yummy.
John, what are you reviewing tomorrow morning with the girls?
I don't know what they've been reading, but I mean, I read all my books this week, so it could be anything. I'm sure I'm going to talk about Alienated. I can't not talk about Alienated. What else did I like this week? I mean, I'm going to talk Lois Lane. You know, I'm going to bring up Lois Lane when that finished out. That was a great run. And it's not really a kids show, so I'll probably skip over Something's Killing the Children, but that was a good read this week as well. Not a good kids book.
Run.
Wait, a book called Something Killing the Children is not a good kid's book?
Right? Shocking twist.
Hot take.
Yeah, hot take. What else have I been reading? Any good?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm excited to read Philadelphia.
Ooh.
I finally snagged an issue 1, so.
Haven't read.
How about the trade?
I didn't
So
like
good.
Trade?
I read the first 3, but then
the lettering inside with the journal really ticked me off. I wasn't a fan.
It's only like that with the first issue. After that goes away. It's only because of the 3 different type of letter types that were happening in the first issue.
Kevin, do you have artist alley or anything going on tomorrow? You got anything? Spotlight?
Yeah, I was. We won't be doing the morning version. No, it was by request. We're going to do it in the afternoon. So at 1:00, we'll be interviewing Mr. Johnny Parker II with a black man's guide to being pulled over. This is something that we actually performed on Thespian Theater with him.
Yeah,
and we performed it with the writer. So,
shut that down.
Yeah, actually.
Now what? I got the writer on here.
I read that. He gave it away for free on Gumroad like maybe a month ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I read that.
Harry, how many views is it up to now? I know you're just watching the view thing. Just go ding.
For what?
How many views is your video up to now?
I haven't checked yet.
Oh, bullshit.
7.4.
Here's the guy who's like, 8,000. Is that this week? Oh my, what?
Yeah, 7.4 in the first 7 hours. It's like 1,000 an hour.
1,000 an hour.
That's fucking viral, bro.
That's viral.
1,000 a fucking hour, bro. That's viral, dog.
Fucking viral, dude.
You're sick, bro. You need to go to a doctor and ask, like, what's wrong with me, doc? Why am I getting all these fucking views, dude? I think I'm sick.
You need a quarantine.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me see if I have 1,000 views ever. Hold on.
ever. I've never had 1,000 views. I still
No, I mean total.
I had
video.
like 100,000 before, but it was pirating UFC fights. I went viral for a second.
Nice.
Ooh, Perry, my latest video has been up for a day and I got 40 views. So I don't want to brag, but
That's pretty good though.
step off, Perry. 40 views.
Your video I'll watch. Your newest video I'll watch though. I just don't have our. I guess I don't need to read Osiris Path, but
I didn't spoil anything on the second Osiris Path, so you're fine.
I haven't read the first one. It's still in the mail.
Okay. There really no spoilers in it either. So
He goes basically he said there were spoilers, or I haven't read the first one. Nah, there's no spoilers.
well, we really don't. We don't spoil much.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll watch it anyway. I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I think you're right. People
Yeah,
are
yeah.
addicted to watching people watch content.
Well, I was doing that with the lurking, and now I just changed from lurking to movies. So it's kind of like the same thing. You know, I was reacting to different YouTube channels.
Are you giving up dibs to lurking? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Are you giving up the dibs to lurking?
I'm gonna try to do it on like Tuesdays.
I'm lurking, saying I don't want to step on Perry's toes, but Perry ain't lurking no more. Fuck it, dude. I'll start lurking. You guys
Lurk,
wanna-
baby.
Let's lurk right now.
Ooh.
My new channel idea is just to copy everyone's idea on my
Yeah,
own.
that's my deal, you know. Great. I'll copy the pop-up shop. You saw my latest copy. This is my latest. I'm gonna copy, and is a full-blown copy of stole this overlay from Billy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
This weekend.
Thing.
This weekend, look out for my Artist Alley, and I'm also going to do a thing where I review the top 10 lists from 6 months ago.
They don't forget Thespian Theater.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Oh man, what?
Chaos is comics with kids.
Chaos
Oh,
is
I think
almost,
it's
yeah.
bad.
There you go.
Me and White Whale are going to review a book at 8 p.m. on Wednesday.
Chaos. If you want, I can just let you have my kids in the morning and you can review comics with them.
Well, shit. Discovery. You stole that from Billy, and then Billy came on your show and stole my Power Hour right in front of me. So I guess we're even.
I don't even think he does it anymore, though.
No, he quit. We killed him, bro. We Power Houred it out, and he couldn't do it again.
It's still going strong.
Yeah, we're still going. That didn't phase us.
Everyone who leaves the creator tier gets worse.
Even though we didn't do one today.
Bub does the channel.
Bub's got a channel. Bub's dropping
Bub,
content.
you guys
Z, drop the link.
Yeah, drop the link.
So hold on. So there was a mega Power Hour, Biggie, on economics for a minute.
No, he came on Discoveries and was like, I got this great idea, bro. We're doing this shit on Friday night, 9 o'clock, mega Power Hour. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, shit.
And then
Like, that's not my time. That's not my day. And that's not the shit I do.
no, I don't watch it. I'm like, oh, all right.
That sounds great, Billy. Good job. I would just roll with it.
Rolling with it. Rolling with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo's pretty new to the community. He's really cool.
Yeah, Mo's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like him.
He's cool because he doesn't drink White Claws.
Yeah. His cousin, on the other hand.
Nice. Let's see if I got him in here. Let's see if I got
I only got one thumbs down on my video. I'm really
I'll be
happy.
ecstatic because I love it. It's fantastic.
All right, let's see.
I'm dancing the TK's bumper in my head right now.
This is like the exact music
go.
of PlayStation 3 Home.
Oh, play it.
Yo,
I
Piggy,
said it
for
like
real.
20 minutes ago, man.
Ain't it, though? It's the exact same fucking music, bro.
Which
Oh,
one?
that's hilarious.
It's PlayStation 3 Home on PS Network, dude. Yeah, I bet it is.
It's just copyright free.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Where's my
Hey.
baby? There he is.
Grill Bros. This book's going to skyrocket because X-Men is going to be on fire.
In 2 years.
I'll wait.
That means you have time to get 2 or 3 of them.
A little bit of fire.
You said fire, and you go. Fire.
Oh, he's not even here. I thought he was going to be on.
I got excited for a second.
Me too.
I think he's still on with Hack. They're still going over there, man.
Oh,
Guy in the soul.
Wow.
Glow. What is that? What's up with the soul glow? I don't know what that means.
I think it's the. It's this little thing that TK had.
Oh,
No. Soul Glow is the stuff.
Yeah, that's hair stuff. I asked
Oh,
TK about the shit in
that.
between his lip. He wouldn't answer me. I asked him in the chat. I was like, "What the?"
It's the Coming to America Jerry Curl.
Coming
hair.
to America, yeah.
Mo sent you the link. TK sent you the link. Sent all you guys a link.
Oh, TK's here. He's taking it back.
Dude, I made a freestyle rap about y'all's y'all disco after dark whenever TK was like macking on your lady, bro. That shit was cracking me up, dude.
Wait, what? Tell that story, Biggie.
Please, Biggie.
I'm not telling that story. I shouldn't even brought it up.
Hey,
it was
big
inspiring.
Back again. Nice.
Okay, just tell that story about how Dylan didn't know he had a reprint.
Oh, I don't want to pick on Dylan no more. He caught me. He caught me last time.
Earlier today.
Bubs, you want to link? I don't know, man. The show can. I don't know if the show can handle a Bubs.
Bubs, you gotta have a channel so he can send you a link.
Oh,
Oh shit! Let's see what we got here.
Bring the Bubs on.
Yeah, bring Bubs on. Here's the Vimeo.
Oh, you know what? Actually, he does have an intro, doesn't he? I think Bubs was one of the.
Say he has the video.
He has. He was one of the first people I knew that. I think those are intros.
Discovery, bro. Tell me you got a Joe Ryan intro, bro. I need one in my life.
Ooh, all day.
Yeah,
bro, that shit, bro.
We
That
missed
shit
him.
was so tight, dude.
Yeah, I miss him. I wish he would just not do.
Part of the board.
Bro, that was the best part of your show for like a whole year, Discovery. Was the fucking the Joe Ryan intro, bro.
I got lightning bolts out of my fingers for you, Biggie. That wasn't good enough.
Yeah, you did. You did. That after that, I was like, fuck Joe Ryan.
Coming out your fingers. Really? Okay. Pew, pew, fucking explosion.
I did, dude.
My fucking fingers. My wife.
Lasers, fireworks.
I wish he didn't burn out.
Oh,
Joe
doing
Ryan.
the edited. Oh, Joe Ryan. I was like, talking about doing the edited ones. I mean, I can't do them anymore.
Oh yeah, no, that's an easy burnout.
Is that a Frogman T-shirt you're wearing? Holy shit! It looks like
Who?
Frogman.
Oh,
That's a TMNT. Okay.
Ninja Turtle.
Damn.
All right, John, we can go back to
One day
Orlando.
I'm gonna meet Bearded, bro. One day I'm gonna meet Bearded because we're like 100 miles away.
We
Like,
are.
It's not gonna be
Literally.
hard.
You must have got manure for your brains.
Biggie, literally, you need to come up to the C-Bus because I got comic shops up here. You can
I
actually
will, man. My mom lives up there, but she's about to move, so I'll bring it up there quick.
get up here quick. Let's make it happen.
See,
Hell yeah. I'll steal all your store's bangers from you.
I go to every single store for like literally every day. So if it's
No,
still
they're
there,
expensive
it's
up
all
there.
you.
I probably won't
no,
get
no,
them
he
all.
meant he's gonna steal them. He's gonna walk in and just take them off the wall.
I'm just gonna bring a gun.
Yeah, run away. He's gonna say, "I'm Greg's cousin."
I'm the bearded comic bro. Boom, boom, boom.
Here's the problem with that scenario. You actually think any of my LCSs actually know who I am?
I mean, you walk in there, don't you?
I'll bring the belt too. I'll be like, I got a belt.
You guys are basically the same person.
Chaos. What we're talking about belts. Chaos, do you have a belt?
No.
Give Chaos a belt. That pisses me off. I gotta get
My pants
Chaos.
are barely standing up. I
keep
have a
saying
coat
that.
belt.
Yo, Discovery's got a fucking belt. I sent Disco one. Look at
Right.
him. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely NWO material.
Yeah. Did you beat Sable to get that belt, JB?
I gave First a belt tonight. I gotta send him. There you go. That's a good fucking belt, bro. That's on my thumbnail. I love that belt.
Remember I did an unboxing challenge against Adam, and Kavi came in. It was remember the double team. Remember that?
Yeah,
one?
you whooped them all, dude. You was fucking killing it, bro. I love that. I was like, I gotta give Disco a belt for that, man.
All right, let's see.
You definitely still the champion of boxes in my mind. I don't know how you lost. They cheated you, bro.
They cheated me, man. How the hell did I lose that? I lost him. He was there and he was gone. We had him for a second. Bubs was there for a second and then he disappeared. Must be having some technical difficulties. While he's looking for
He's
that.
my musician.
Looking for Bubs.
Great job, Bearded. That's a beauty.
All right, what else is going on, guys? Losing mojo.
Did anyone read Deceased, the new Deceased book? I didn't read the old
I haven't
one.
got a chance.
No.
I didn't read the old ones, but I read this new one. It was pretty good, so I'm going to go back.
Wait, read the
I actually
first.
got a book. Beside me.
John, what are your thoughts on Deceased, especially the first issue?
I don't know anything about it. I actually haven't had a chance to read. I don't know it. I don't know that one.
I have that book, Biggie, that storybook edition.
It's a good book, right? It's got every fucking story in it, dude.
That's cool. Is that you going to get that slabbed?
Are there?
I
Are you-
might. It's
Alienated
silver
on-
label. Look at that.
Is Alienated on 4?
3, or it's on issue 4.
Issue 4. Issue 4.
Wait for the trade.
Yeah, we're on 4.
When are we gonna start selling Where's Waldo books? Never? Okay, I'm sorry.
I got Bugs in the background, but I don't know what's going on with him because he's not showing up. And I'm not going to put him on until I see him.
Yeah.
You know he's going to do some crazy shit, right?
That's my rule. I got to ask. That's my rule. You know, I just got to see him. Got to see him before I put him on here.
I put someone on Thursday without seeing them.
And
I dropped a link in the chat and I clicked them into the thing and I went to go X them out because I freaked out and I made them full screen. I was like, oh no, how do I do this?
And what made it the best was Perry brought him in, and his name was literally you dropped the link in the middle of the chat was the guy's name. Like
what happened?
That was a smart move. Perry's like, you know what? The guy's name is. You actually dropped the link in the chat, and Perry's like, I'm gonna bring him on
and make him full screen.
yeah, I don't know. Bugs must be a technical difficulty.
If it's bad in Kentucky, bro, it's always incest.
Wow.
That's always the rule.
Is that the rule? Is that the rule? Okay.
That's a fact, bro. Facts.
Those are facts.
I
Yeah,
used to have to go to
Kentucky incest every time.
I used to go to Kentucky for work. and
Every prisoner incest.
I got talked to about too many jokes about incest and all the white people being racist. Like they were like, you're calling these people like you're saying these people do incest too much, and they're not all part of the KKK. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I've killed this joke.
That's pretty low. That's bad.
Yeah.
Taylor Beard,
Well,
John.
I feel like I've been on streams where Chaos, you've dropped jokes that Biggie has even been like, "Hey, Chaos, you need to pump the brakes on these jokes." And if Biggie says that,
there you go.
Yeah.
There
I think I went too far.
Show.
Hey,
All right.
Good evening, everybody.
He made it.
Cool.
I made it.
Evening, Bugs.
Close.
Appreciate you.
I love that intro, man.
Yeah, dude, that was an old one. I still like the movie theater one better, but I used to come out with all the new ones, so I'd always just record over the old ones.
I know what that movie theater one's way too long. Like everybody just were like, "Oh, this fucking guy again with this long ass intro." Fuck that guy. He ain't worth the intro, man.
Countdown on mine. I put the countdown on mine now on the morning show, and so it'll tell you there's a minute left, and it's counting down. And the way the chapters thing works, you can just jump ahead and skip that shit now.
That's cool.
Because I add the chapters as soon as that video ends. I don't know if you guys are doing that. It's kind of cool.
It doesn't do it automatically, right? Like you got to put in the work.
It's basically putting in timestamps with the time first, a single space, and then your description. But the first one has to be 0:00. And then the second one, third one I think they have to be at least 30 seconds apart, and it'll space them out on the bar for you. And all you're doing is the description, literally straight up in the description. Cool feature.
I just skip all Bub's videos, and it doesn't matter then.
I don't blame you. I get all my watch hours by watching my own videos.
Well, your wife too.
Somebody's got to be watching that.
Somebody's watching.
My wife hasn't watched one of my videos in forever, like forever. She used to watch them.
Mine doesn't watch this single thing.
I don't want nobody in my town watching my shit, bro. I don't want nobody fucking know who I am.
Bubs, what's the last?
Yeah. Do what, brother?
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read was Batman Annual number 3.
Annual 3.
1987.
No. I know it's kind of random, but I had got that Ollie's 10-pack of DC books, and it was in there, and it was freaking awesome. Oh, it was great. Great writing, good art. In fact, that whole 10-pack of DC made me really feel like I've been neglecting too much modern DC, because every time I read like modern Marvel, I get really frustrated with how crappy the art is. And even on the main titles, because like I was looking through the Flash books, the Wonder Woman, Detective Comics, and Superman, and I thought they were all pretty decent. But, oh well. Yeah, look at like Wolverine on Marvel came out, and it was nothing but garbage art and story. I was like, what's the point of that?
Oh, I like the artist on Wolverine. Isn't it the same guy that's on X-Force? Isn't it Cassera? I may have forgotten.
Casada?
No, Cassera. The guy on X-Force is good. It might not have been the same on Wolverine. I really like this guy named Juan Ferreira, who's doing Spider-Man Noir right now. He also did Killmonger. And then Nick Klein, I've liked forever. They gave him Thor, so that's a great book. So, but I think Marvel does do the cartoony art a little bit more, which I don't like either.
Yes,
so,
and I don't like the silly, goofy art where one panel is like Wolverine really serious, and then the next panel he's like, "Hey guys," and he's like got his fun hands out and all that crap. I'm like, that's not Wolverine. What is that? So
I think you're projecting on Wolverine.
Chaos. The new Wolverine artist is Adam Kubert. I just looked it up.
Really?
Must be. Wait for the cover. Or interior. Surely not.
Interior for interior.
1987 strikes again.
You can't beat that shit with a stick. Kubert's bad.
He's fucking around.
Here's something I found frustrating, right? So this is Flash 54, and I thought the cover was it was intriguing because I'd never seen Flash all roided out like that. But it was that cartoon type art that I don't enjoy very much. But then when you crack it open, like it's got some killer art inside. And it's very detailed and graphic and very adult looking. And I'm like, that should be on the cover. Like, if you put that one panel right there on the cover, there's no way I pass this book up on the shelf. So,
who's the artist on that? Who's the artist on that? Joshua Williams, but I can't remember who the artist is.
I think it's Deuce or something. Or I just dropped a Deuce. Hold on. The writer was Joshua Williamson, and it was a good story. Yeah, Christian Deuce. Christian Deuce was the artist. Sorry,
John,
guys.
What's your opinion? What's the best DC storyline going right now? Batman? Probably.
I'm not reading enough DC to probably do that accurately. I was reading Lois Lane Riveted month by month. That was my favorite DC. But the best drawn book period right now is a DC book, and that's Last God. That book is immaculately drawn. That book is phenomenally beautiful.
Who draws that?
I don't know that I could pronounce his name if I really tried.
What if you really didn't try? What would it sound like?
Yeah.
Hello, friend in Irish.
Ah! Uh-oh, he left. Gotta go call his lawyer.
No, it's Riccardo Federici.
Ricardo
Federici.
Nothing wrong with that.
I did all right with that. But it's that's the best drawn book in any company right now. I think.
Oh, let me see the inside of that motherfucker. I don't know, man. I gotta see this.
It's a artwork matches the cover.
I like the dude drawing Far Sector better. He also drew Naomi.
That's a really good book. Yeah.
Dazzle me,
Did you
John.
see the latest issue of Spider-Ham?
That's the best.
Who did it?
Just kidding. Sorry.
Harry, what do you think's the
Sorry.
best
The best what?
title DC's got going right now?
Okay.
I would say Batman. Well, Strange Adventures have been pretty good.
I would.
I can get the focus going on.
Dag nabbit, I would agree with everything Perry said. Batman.
You know what?
Adventures
I
is
kind of like it. I do like that. That's
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
like it. I can dig that.
Strange Adventures is great.
Wow.
And the cover does match that art style.
It
so
is.
They're
It's the
keeping it
same, it's the
consistent.
same person doing cover and interior art.
Yeah.
Really great.
See,
right now. You got a
I
98.
feel like
Daggone.
every cover A should be the interior artist. Every cover A should be the interior artist, and then cover B can be your variant artist, and then you stop right there
I agree.
because you don't need 7 pinups for the same issue.
Right?
I agree.
Well, I mean, you do if they sell.
See,
Yeah,
I
but
kind
you
of like
can use them
Spawn.
next month.
think
I mean, you don't
Spawn's
have to have them all in
good.
1 month, do you?
Fuck it.
I mean, like they're clearly selling because it keeps happening. So, like, my job would recommend that you continue to do it. Like, if someone's like going, okay, here's this is the amount of cover art that we can afford. This will increase. It has these characters on it. This will increase sales by this much. Minus the cost of hiring extra artists. Then that's why. I mean, it annoys me too. But you do it because it sells. It's not going to stop.
Well, that's fine from that model's perspective. But for me, if you add one more, then that should just be +1 in the profit column, right? So give the interior artist one more page to draw, make that cover A, and if the only deal we can strike to keep the comic industry running is that you have 7 or 8 continuous variants after that, fine. But just give me my cover A that's tied into the story, and I'll buy that, and we'll let all the other people buy the rest.
So that I don't go to my shop and want to read the new issue of Thor, but find out that it's a Mary Jane Watson variant, and I'm stuck getting freaking Mary Jane Watson on the cover.
Yep.
When I fucking hate Marvel for that shit. That shit drives me crazy.
I hate it too. I
don't know who's buying this shit. I don't know who buys that crap.
I don't have Daredevil number 16 because I could only find the Mary Jane Watson one or 15 or something.
God. It's just crap.
It really looks bad too when you're going through your box and you go cover to cover and you can't make a point out of the story. It's like what's happening? Where am I at on this? There's 7 variant covers. I don't remember the last one I read. Like sometimes I'll have multiple runs I'm working on at one time, and I don't remember where I stopped because it's just a bunch of fucking variant. Excuse me. I know this is the new PG Disco After Dark.
Bitch, you say what I
I don't know. Somebody got in trouble for using that Australian word, but
that's on another level. We went from R to X. We don't want to go to X. We can stay at R.
What's X?
John, you left that chat over a little bit of light cannibalism. I don't know what you're talking.
I'm okay with
That's
that.
another story.
Hey, JB, I appreciate you having me on. I got to hop off. My Rugrats are going to be up in like 5 hours, and it's going to be miserable. So
I'm going to be running my hill in about 5 hours, so I'll see you there.
when my kids wake me up, I'll be watching your Instagram just to keep me motivated.
There you go.
They asked me.
Tag Jabroni in it.
Yeah,
don't worry. I'll tag Jabroni.
Tag Jabroni. Hashtag Jabroni Nation.
Hashtag Jabroni Nation.
What was the last Instagram post Jabroni got tagged on?
Yours, and I can't unsee what you tagged them in.
Shame on you.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's a man.
I have to go to sleep, and I have that image in my mind now, Chaos, because of you. So I hate you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm gonna know that to my wife at least 3 times. It's gonna keep showing it to her over and over again. I'm gonna be chasing her around the house with that.
Hey, bearded.
Thank you, JB.
Peace.
Thanks, man. I think Jabroni would want to be tagged in this one.
That's pretty cool.
Put that up there, man.
Dustin from Two Brothers keeps showing this.
You should have him pull open his jacket.
Yeah.
It is cool though.
Little flasher.
Stop it.
Nice.
You're gonna lose
Hey, where's
the
his tail?
You lose the big
a pickle.
screen for that move.
The tiny pickle.
They don't have the tail anymore. Remember that issue when the turtles had the tail and then they lose the tail because it looked like a wang.
Yeah, that happens.
Yes.
Did you know that, Perry? You never heard that? The early
true.
turtle
It's true.
drawings would have a tail, but sometimes the angle of it, the way the drawing, the perspective, it would be like a little green wang hanging down. So they had to end up getting rid of it after a while. They were like, "This is just not working. The tail's not working."
Not good.
Because it looks
It would have been cool to see him use the tail. I would have enjoyed
crawling
that.
on the ground with a tail makes sense, but a turtle standing up with the tail hanging down, now it looks weird. You know,
Right. I would have enjoyed it.
Perry's searching turtle wang right now.
This turtle tail.
Katie Kane. Katie Kane.
Ooh, that's some golden age goodness right there, right?
Yeah, it's called the Chubby Chuckles cover.
There you go.
Oh.
Is that a dude in drag in the corner there?
No, I forget her name. That's her little like house friend.
Kind of looks like me without a beard.
Is Perry finding turtle wang right now? Look at him. There they are, turtle wang. He's losing it over turtle wang. Look at him.
Wow.
So funny.
I'm just,
Oh, damn, it's got it on the toys. Holy
Look,
shit.
it ain't a
Yeah,
toy.
they got it on the toys.
I'm saying it was a real deal for a while,
NECA toys with the turtle wang.
and they got rid of it because it looks weird from certain angles. That's what it is. I'm surprised Perry's never angles.
What happened?
Did we lose another one? Who do we lose?
Chaos.
Oh, Chaos.
I'm gonna try to find and buy one.
Chair and he
He
stopped.
probably got kicked out of the garage again.
Hey,
So
guess
funny.
who's in the chat? If it's not Herminio Jr. That reminds me of Arsenio Hall, and they're like, "Who's that?" Oh,
That's what Perry would say.
yeah,
Who's
Arsenio
that?
Hall. Who's that? Okay.
And now he knows all about turtle wang, so we've educated him a little bit.
I need one of these toys.
But you got you got the kid up, you got the kid down, because when the kid's down, you should be sleeping, Biggie. I'll tell you what.
I know, dude. I got
He goes down. You should go down.
I'm pushing it, bro. I'm gonna hang out a few more minutes. I'm gonna tear out, but you know.
There he goes. We lost him. He's back.
I was an idiot.
Hey, man, has anybody kicked themselves out of their own live stream more than I have?
I don't know.
It's
84 is pretty good at that. I think 84 is the champ.
Is he the champ of doing it?
I think so, bro. 84's kicked himself like 20 times. I've seen.
Deck. I think that's the next thing. I got so many OBS hotkeys going right now that I'm constantly looking down, up arrow to left arrow, right arrow, up, 1, 2, left hash mark. So now I'm just gonna get a stream deck. I think it'll make the morning show go better.
Yeah, it's weird how that just
Kind of looks like an airliner cockpit, right? What you have set up in front of you.
I can't hear you, Bubs.
Oh.
So what's a stream deck?
Well, I'm going to actually use my daughter's old. We upgraded their tablets, and I've got these old funky Samsung Galaxy Kids tabs.
Yeah.
So there's an app called. I'm actually using. Yeah, that thing right there.
What?
That's why I use. I use on my streams, and then when I edit and a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
Different buttons.
Well, I'm using the fake one though. I'm going to download the fake one and not actually pay for the product.
What does it do?
Already got everything. High tech.
There's another application.
Man, you know me, JB. I cheated Germany out of $2, and it took me 7 hours to do it.
He's like, yeah, I did it without spending the $2. The hell did you do that?
That's a third of a modern comic. I can't afford to be that kind of scratch, man.
Is what I've downloaded. Touch Portal. So it's Touch Portal. You download it on your PC, and then you route your shortcut keys from your OBS to it, and then you put it on either your phone or your tablet, and you control your OBS from that tablet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that. I don't know if I can get an app called Touch Portal. I have some state regulations I have to follow. My safe search. I've turned my safe search off.
Safe search off.
Amber Alert.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Hey,
have to borrow Chaos's laptop.
the Dork Hobby in the chat. Thank you so much, my friend, for taking the time to hang out. Two boys and their pops finished that horror stream thing they had going on. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, Kavi, I thought of Conquistador's Javi. I thought about you today because we picked up my son, or we ordered him a guitar and an amp and all this stuff, and he's going to be the house musician going forward. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
What kind of guitar? You get on the bass, or you get on the regular?
I'm glad that
A
guitar,
fret
not
guitar?
bass.
Fret?
I don't know. A fret guitar?
Lead. Yeah, right.
No drums.
No drums.
Kevin, you play
Perfect.
guitar, don't you?
I play drums.
Oh, drum.
Oh.
But how I get away with it is I've been playing a digital set since the first release. Roland ever released a digital kit. So I bought the highest end digital kit back in early 2000, and I've been playing that thing ever since. So I can go out there right now, and being that it's digital, it just sounds like this. You know, it doesn't. There's no.
Yeah.
But I can plug it into my amp, and I can crank it. I got a full PA.
Cool.
So when I throw a party here, I will be able to run both my PA, and then I'll have remote rocks that will have speakers in them that will be around my yard. They'll all be Wi-Fi or
Sweet.
Bluetooth. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You need to get JB to go out there and build you a retaining wall.
Dude, mine should turn out good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of speaker rocks in there. Oh, no up short shot there. Chaos.
We put the little caps on there. It ended up being a bench, and the kids use that. That's where they sit now to hit that table. Man, I'm so
That's
happy.
cool.
The backyard turned out really good.
It's beautiful.
102 up here. 102.
Whoa.
And it's the heat of the day.
Dude, Discovery.
From the pool.
That stream you came in on Winks when you was boiling hot, bro. Shit was hilarious, bro.
I forgot I was even supposed to be on that stream. You know the cool thing about that was Biggie reaches out to me. He's like, "Hey man, you got the link to Wink's stream?" And I've dawned on me. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to be on that thing." Yeah. Hold on. So I send him the link, and I run in here, and I literally straight from the pool. I mean, I get the towel. I got swim trunks on, and I put on the Wink tie, and I'm dripping wet from the waist down. And I sit down on the thing, and he puts me on the show, and I go, "Hey man, can I go first?" And he's like, "Yeah, you want to go first? Yeah, let me go first." And I'm like, "I'm gonna give away this slab for 2,000 subscribers." And because I've got the OBS,
yes.
As soon as somebody in the stream subscribed to me,
Yes, they kept on subbing and subbing back, and you couldn't see Discovery the whole time.
the OBS fired in front of my face and said, "Welcome, new subscriber." And it's it's
Every second, bro.
And then as soon as one person saw their name go up, boom, another one, and another one, and another one. And you never saw my face. And I was like off to the side trying to show the slab, firing and firing.
So wait,
subscribers in 14 minutes that I was on his stream.
So you can unsub and sub?
It was unreal, bro.
Huh?
You can unsub and sub? Oh, so next time I'm on Perry, next time I'm watching Perry Lurk, I could just unsub and sub him the whole time?
He's like, "Please don't do that."
I've done that.
You
You
can. Alert. You can turn off the alert.
All right, guys, I'm gonna crash if this is gonna keep going on here.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wrap it.
We miss you already, John.
Probably not, but I appreciate you saying
We're
it.
hanging out.
Have a good night, John.
Good night. Fellas, how much longer do you think we should go, man?
I don't know.
6 hours.
6? No, this isn't Jigs. This isn't Jigs.
I was thinking the same thing.
Jigs neighborhood.
It's 100 degrees right now. It's 100 degrees right now at 11:30 p.m.
In Arizona, it's 100 degrees right now.
In Vegas. I'm in Vegas.
Oh, Vegas, that's right.
Yeah, but everyone says the same. I never say it because everyone says the same thing, that it's a dry heat. But
Well,
it feels
it is.
101 right now. So
Hey man, the scorpions are coming into your garage for shade, so I understand.
yeah.
Exactly. And it's nighttime, so shit.
It's that little palm tree right there. That's where they live. I should probably just
Moonlight's
tear it
burning
down.
them. Man, I'd take some gasoline to that fucker.
Man,
Torch it,
14
man.
hours. Dead Zone says go 14 hours. By the way, you know, with all the bells and whistles that I've been adding to my stuff, this cat down here busts out his first live stream the other day, and it looks like a freaking professional freaking OBS setup. And I don't even know how he did it. Good job, Dead Zone. And I don't even think he's using OBS. I think he just made individual overlays for each of the different scenarios. Meaning, like, if I have 2 people, he made a little overlay for the 2 people. If I have 3, he made one for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6. And it's slick as shit. Good job, man. I like to shout out to people that are doing good work. Bubs, I don't know, you know.
That is cool. It's a lot of work. It's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Bub, how many times have you actually missed the no faces chat? Like, you've only missed it a handful of times ever, right?
Yeah, like 5 times in 2 years.
Like holidays.
Consistent.
Yeah, we usually roll on holidays too. So just like about 5 times in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And that's been the staple show that really built the channel, right? Or do you think it's the other what's your highest view? Where does the most of your views come from? It's got to be those, because you carry an audience for.
I don't know. My comic calls get a lot of views.
They do, dude. In the comments on them damn videos, bro, you get like 50 fucking comments, dude. It's pretty good.
I think it's fueled through that being consistent with that show, because you have like 30 to 40 people in it. You know what I mean? So they know when it comes in.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we don't sell anything or give anything away. We promise to continue to be stingy with all our stuff.
Best part.
I'm the same way. I'm not going to give shit away. Old Wolf bought Young Man for $20, and I felt I had to give him something else. I was like,
I give Bubs a hard time, but that's the thing I respect about him the most, is that he's never gave shit away, and he's still got fucking subs, bro. That's pretty good.
I appreciate that. I gotta say, your collection, Biggie, of all the collections that I've watched over the last year, I feel like your collection has matured into something that I would enjoy more than so many other collections I've seen. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think I have mine up anymore, but it's somewhere.
I know you got one. I wasn't even going to ask you because it's got Wolverine, so I knew you already had it.
Oh yeah, I've got all those, but still, it's beautiful, and that's in better condition than mine. I think
I'm dumb though, Bubs. I was calling it my best Silver Age. It's a bronze book. What is wrong?
Definitely a bronze book.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
Good stuff though. I mean, there's some, just like there's parts of my collection that you don't really like, right? Like there's just at least 2 parts per cover to some of those that you don't care for. But like, and I'm not like, I don't do the 10-cent DC like the Superboy stuff. I have none of that in my collection. But man, you've been adding so many great books this year. It's just been amazing. A really nice, well-rounded, and of course the Golden Age stuff. I love that,
bro. I don't have any damn money. Here lately, I've been trading, but besides that, like I see guys buy books. I really don't have no money, so I think I'm just lucky, bro. I don't fucking know. I run across shit wild. Yeah, luck works.
Nothing wrong with being lucky.
Is
got this crime book today. Look at that.
Yeah, you're a badass, Bubs. You get all the bangers, bro. I don't give you enough credit on Instagram, but I just get tired of it because you get some fucking many.
Is that just the Mylar magic, or is that really a Golden Age book that looks in good shape?
It's in decent shape. It's got a one staple detached on cover, so I go for stuff like that all the time. But for a black, all that black in that book, it's hard to get. Of course, it's got writing on it too, but they don't hit you too hard for that on Golden Age. On grading,
and it's your intent to grade that?
No, it's my intent to read it.
You're pretty
put it right
thrifty,
back in the
bro.
Mylar.
You don't pay like GPA. You get deals, so you do good too, Bubs.
Yeah, I don't like paying anything. If I can get free books, I would, but I'm not nice enough, I don't think.
I'm super nice, so I get free shit.
You are super nice. I get like a small, like every now and then I'll go on an AOK run where I'll get like 3 or 4 in a month. I'm like, what the heck happened? Like I must have said something nice by accident. And then and then I'll go all year and nobody sends me shit, you know. But I send out some stuff too on the low. I kind of send stuff to smaller channels mostly, and
It's all the
and like,
Metarog. He only sends to Metarog.
I haven't sent something Metarog forever. He started getting mad at me because I was sending him so much stuff. And I was like, you don't even show the stuff I send you on your channel. He's like, well, I don't do too many hauls. I'm like, whatever. And, and DS, we'll exchange some Christmas gifts and stuff like that every now and then. But even then, Roger doesn't like that. So it's like, whatever.
Metarog's a big channel now. What are you talking about?
He is big now. But like, I'll send like a single book. And then
you gotta know Metarog, dude. You gotta know Metarog, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
like Bub knows Metarog better than what you think.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good buddies.
Yeah, I know Metarog pretty good. He's awesome though. He's the best. He's the general of kindness.
Yeah, what's funny is you and Metarog are like complete opposites.
I know. I need DS back though. On that, he really is the perfect in between because he marches to a beat of a different drummer, and it's his own drum. And if somebody else is drumming, he walks the other way. Like he's
That's
totally
me, bro. Yeah.
And I love it. We need that third element in the show. We're missing it since he's been gone, but hopefully he comes back soon. But this COVID stuff's got his woman taking the computer on Monday nights. So working. Really? So it's like messing us up.
He doesn't have a phone?
And aggressively relaxing.
He does, but he can't interrupt her bandwidth. Like he doesn't want to mess with her bandwidth.
Oh my God. I know exactly what that's like. That sucks.
That's not like 2004 though.
I know, but I'm pretty sure he has a flip phone. First of all, like there forever, he used to get mad because I would text him. This is probably a couple of years ago. I would text him, and he couldn't. All he would get were boxes with X's in them because his phone couldn't understand an emoji. So he would just get a bunch of fucking boxes. He's like, I don't know what that means.
Doing a Perry impression.
Yeah, that's light. A variation. That's the beat cover.
DS is the most like anal about his comics than anybody I've ever seen in my life. He only likes specific shit.
I agree.
And he only upgrades stuff. Like it's really weird. Like, but he likes good shit. I'm not saying the stuff's bad. I'm just saying like he's very
particular.
Yes, particular. Super.
Well, I remember your foreign comic chat, and he's like, just was disgusted by him. And it took a long time for you to get him to be able to go, well, what if people just like them? He's all, you'll never be able to resell that. You know what I mean? Like DS is in his mind, he just wants to flip things or wants it to be worth more to sell it later, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a lot of that too. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, for actual PC books, he's got less than a short box.
It's insane.
Books that are in his PC.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he only likes so many books, bro.
Yeah, that's where I need to get to. I got too many books. I'm gonna. You know what the new thing is? Check this out. I just read this. I'm gonna sell it.
Dude, I saw you selling some bangers on Whodats, bro. Discovery's got some big boy books he's selling, y'all.
Do you know how many UF4s I have?
That
was number 9 that I sold.
Wow.
It was number 9 that I sold. And that was the worst of the ones that I have. So
what about that guy's collection, JB, that you were just gonna like help him with? Did you end up just
that's ready to go. That's what was supposed to be tonight. You want to see all the different lots I had set aside? Crazy.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Well, hold on, are you selling it for him?
Yeah, no, it's his.
It's
no, the guy's collection, and then obviously we're gonna work out a little commissioner stuff. But man, wait, check this out. This was one of the lots. These were some of the lots. I was supposed to do these on chats. These are Silver Age Thor, and they're in sequence. 128, 129,
bro. These fucking books. Oh man, I got that one.
Wow.
That one's a good one.
131.
First Ego.
So that's one lot, right?
You're telling that first Ego is part of a lot?
Yeah.
Yes.
All in a lot.
That was the first Ego. I missed it.
Yeah, the first Ego, the second to last one he showed, that's the first Ego, The Living Planet. That book shot up a lot.
First cover appearance for Kingpin, second appearance overall for Kingpin. Yeah. So we're going to go 51, 52, but this one's missing a half of a page, but it's an ad. And then 53. So 51, 52, 53 with 52 missing a half ad page.
Wow.
He got all these books with no bags or boards, y'all.
He's got bags and boards in them. He's got Mylar in those.
Now he does, but when he got them, they had nothing, bro. They
wow!
It was just a guy's collection.
You ready for this lot?
That
This is
book
this
that you were talking about. Bugs.
Blow up. People are gonna go crazy on it. All right.
I got that one.
Sal Buscema's. I got
that one too. That's badass, bro.
I like that one.
Oh shit! You're killing me. I think I'm dead. I'm surprised you ain't getting that, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be snatching that out, man. First thing I do, I'll sell someone's collection when I'm done with it.
He picked out some ASM. He just left that one alone for some reason.
Like I already have one of these, but this one will go out.
That's nice.
Damn.
And then, hold on. Now we get crazy. This is where I'm screwed. Because I want every single one of these. I want them all, but I can't have them all.
That happens.
He's got Tales of Suspense 7.
I don't have these. I love Tales. Oh, you're killing me. That's the first Cosmic Cube. Oh, no.
That's killer.
First title crossover with Tales to Astonish. This one is the first appearance of the Cosmic Cube.
Oh, that one is. I thought it was the next one.
No,
you're wrong, bro. That one's
that book is amazing.
That one's the one you want.
That's killer.
I got that.
And then I got 91 of that.
Goddamn beautiful in hand, bro. That fucking book is gorgeous in hand. Yeah, dude. There's a couple in there that are
All
real.
right, you're around. You're around. All right. I tell you, that's one of those runs that I just won't collect because every book is killer. The whole thing is fire, and to get started down that, it'd be a fortune.
It's a big rabbit hole.
You got one that's probably damn near the best. You got that third Iron Man, so
yeah.
You're fibbing.
But when they start combining titles there and this Cap and Iron Man, man, it's just nothing but fire after fire.
Yeah, I tried to get them all. I left them in another room, but I just had some over here.
So Dave Enrique, thanks for coming out, man.
Hey, TK's here. TK,
Just
let your soul glow. Let it shine through, yeah. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling on so silky smooth.
I gotta get that cut. I get a video because I can get that cut.
Nice.
Blue, you're my boy! You're my boy, Blue!
Some blue.
All right.
And you know this, man.
Okay.
I used to use that one all the time. Remember, is this mic hot?
And you know this, man.
Shit. All right, who's hanging out with us? Who's still here? TK, man, what do I gotta do to get you on? I gotta play your bumper? Is that what it is?
I thought he was banned.
All right.
Did he get banned?
Banned.
I promise not to make fun of TK if he comes on the stream.
I don't.
He's just too damn sexy. You're sexy, TK. Hey guys, I gotta go. My girlfriend's badgering and browbeating the shit out of me.
Right, see you. Get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace, love, and comic
You
books.
got it.
I'm still not ready to blast out on discoveries. All right, y'all.
You're in the intro. Have you ever seen the intro of this show, Biggie?
Yeah, that's right. He's cussing up a storm, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what it was about. I think because of the intro with the warning that I have at the beginning, and then immediately Biggie Shaq busting in with the motherfuckers, I can never get this thing monetized. Every time the Disco After Dark always goes what they call yellow, meaning that it's you got to be 18 logged in 18 to watch it. Whatever.
That's no good.
Whatever.
Interesting.
I haven't turned down any of that stuff.
No.
Like my monetization or whatever.
You just got to talk dirty to it. He'll turn it on.
Yeah.
You smarty britches.
Nice. All right, anyone else got anything they want to share or talk about? Any subjects? Any comments from questions from the questions from the chat?
Tell the chat to ask questions. Chat, ask us questions.
Chat, ask us a question. You got a question for someone on the panel?
Boom.
You've always wanted to know what happened to Perry's big toe. We're not going to talk about that.
Or just ask Perry when he's going to watch, and then just name every movie that's ever existed.
Mm-hmm. He said, Perry, say something. Your glasses are giving you a real Weekend at Bernie's vibe.
Perry, when are you going to watch The Labyrinth?
What's that?
Perry, when are you going to watch Dark Crystal?
Dark Crystal.
Yeah. I hate all those Muppet movies.
I'm going to start Planet of the Apes soon.
That'd be good.
Like in real life, or are you going to watch the movie?
No, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's the Banana King, right? He's the imminent Banana King of the Northeast. So.
Oh, man.
Perry,
so
we're going to watch the Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's going to take $20.
Bob, we're supposed to split. Hey, JB, you'll split it with us.
Did you actually have anybody in the Patreon tier, the choose your own, movie?
Yeah. They just I got one for American Ultra that I watched this week.
Really?
We're going to split it. JB, you want to split it?
You watch.
Yeah, I got the request and then the sponsor tier too.
What? That's crazy. Oh man.
People love him though. You'll see in his chats and his comments, people are like, I really love Perry's reactions. I love seeing him react. It's impressive.
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't show up to his others. I don't know why they don't show up to his other videos.
Well, here's my question for Perry, and you can. It's like being in a chat room. You're like, delete this if it's not allowed. But but Perry, like, are you generally popular in life? Like when you were younger, or even, or like in school or whatever vocational school you went to learn how to cut hair for yourself? Like, are you generally popular in those things?
I don't know. I guess I just float around to everyone,
Yeah. Or like every now and then somebody will come up to me and be like, how do I get my channel to grow? I'm sure you guys probably all get those questions, right? Like, how do I get my channel to grow? How do I do more stuff? How do I get more? And some of these people are doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. Like, JB says every time, he's like, well, Perry's putting in the work. Man, there's lots of channels that are putting in the work. I mean, they're working like they're multi-100,000, 100,000 sub channels, but nobody likes them. Like, they're just not they don't have a magnetic personality. They're not very popular kind of person. And I think, it's hard. Like, how do you tell someone, well, you could act and sound and look a little different? Like, that's not advice you can give, So I think it makes it hard for some people who want to be out there. And I'm like, I just try and tell them, I'm like, well, were you really popular ever in anything? Like, would you go somewhere and the whole room lights up? Like, if that didn't happen, people probably don't want to watch you watch a movie. Like, that's not going to work for you. If you're not the funny guy in the movie theater, people probably don't want to care what you have to say. I don't know. What do you think, Perry?
I don't know, because I get comments where people were like, yo, can you shut the fuck up and just watch the movie? So it's kind of all over the place.
Why are they watching the reaction video if they want you to shut up?
I don't know.
Sometimes I can be honest, Perry. Sometimes I think the opposite. Sometimes like, oh, he's recording himself not doing anything.
So here we got a question. If you could customize your own comic book, what characters would you use?
Lobo.
Yeah, I want to see Lobo and Lady Death have a love child.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be too
They're
bad.
both white. They're both pale.
What is that?
It'd be powder. Come out. They call it baby powder.
Yeah, baby powder.
There it is. JLS nailed it, everybody. If you want to know the key to growth, you must wear sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
That's what it is.
Here's the key to growth.
I get that question a lot, and I tell them, don't ask me because I'm not growing. So I'm not the person to ask. But this is what I will tell you. Just do something you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You gotta enjoy it. You better have fun doing it. And guess what? If nobody watches, gives a fuck. You're having a good time. You're having fun.
Having a good time.
Here's the other secret. Name your video the exact same name as Holden Reacts, a very big channel.
Oh,
that works.
Which is what Perry inadvertently did.
Yeah.
And that probably and then people liked him. Huh?
In your collection. Favorite comic in your collection.
Oh.
All right, so here's one. It's not real popular. Excuse my sexy midsection.
Ooh.
It's going to be Hulk 181.
It's not. It's not one of those type books. I mean, it kind of is, but this is one of my favorite books in my collection. Like every time I take it off the wall, I'm like, nope, it's got to go back. And it's not hugely expensive, but it's a Tick #1.
Oh yeah.
And this is a special edition, so this is the actual first appearance of the Tick. So when you see those copies that have the black in the background, that is not the first appearance. The people will list it on eBay as the first appearance, but they'll do anything for money, and people believe it. Like I've seen this book shown more than any other book. They're like, "Oh, I got the first appearance of the Tick." I'm like, "No, it's not." So, this is an indie book. The indie book to me, kind of like the Turtles. It's just so indie, it's ridiculous. Another one that starts as a spoof and then kind of becomes more of a real character. And there's only 5,000 of these were printed. Self-published. It's got that killer pinup of everybody on the back. It's just killer, man. I love it. Good stuff. Check that out.
Terrible producing. The screen. I'd say, I know it's a cop-out, but I never thought I'd own one. And I was a huge Wolverine fan growing up. So I'd have to say my 181, winning that moment, that, getting that book in,
that was awesome.
In a Spider-Man mystery booth box and having it be up on the wall ever since. That's clearly my favorite book. And now I've been going after this book for so long. And I think there was a period where Mr. Let was selling an ASM 300 like every single week. It seemed like an ASM 300 was going up, and I was always watching, but it was always way too expensive. I got this one from a member of the community, Mr. Gretzky 9966, and this is a keeper. This was going to stay in the collection. So that's one I've always tried to get my hands on. And so my ASM 300, that Hulk 181, those are probably the two favorite books in my collection right now. And then probably that Captain America 100. Love that book. Got that from Kavi.
That's awesome. I'm still on the hunt for that book at a reasonable price, which to me is under 150. It's
so you're
hard to find if it's not ripped all the way through with punch holes and water and gum sticking the middle of it together. Hey, Chaos, did I pass my Google search test on the first Tick, or what was that? Were you just checking an email?
Oh, no, I wasn't looking up the Tick.
No, good deal. What about you guys? What's your favorite books?
Whenever I have a book that is worth any money, I sell it immediately.
What's your favorite book?
Yeah, I don't. I'm a reader. I'm here to.
You're gonna keep? There's nothing that's keeper.
I don't know. I have to think about it. Not really.
So you're a comic book lover. You're a comic book reader.
When Batman Damn got expensive, I sold it right away. So I'm annoyed that when I look on my bookshelf that I only have 2 and 3. But if someone's giving me $80 for a picture of someone's penis,
you got to do it. Okay, if you're just starting out as a collector, just to read, would you suggest DC or Marvel, or what character? I would not suggest DC or Marvel. Either one. I would suggest Boom Studios and Image Comics and read some titles from them. But if you're going to say DC or Marvel, I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, I love Batman for DC right now I'm reading, and then Thor for Marvel and all the X titles. And those are all good right now. Daredevil on Marvel, that's good.
It depends what you like, I think. I mean, that's too hard. Like, it's too general. Sometimes we forget, because we're like collectors and readers and whatnot, that comics is a medium, not a genre. You know, like everyone here, like I'm probably a big sci-fi guy more than anything, you know, but then there's a horror guy here, or there, you know what I mean? So that, like, we would, two boys and their pops would have to like explain to us like some of the movies they like or some of the books they read, you know, like if you're reading a lot of Stephen King, then the Joe Hill books, that's his son, and everyone's falling in love with those. That's going to be for you, you know. You know, if you're a big like science fiction person, we talked about Far Sector earlier, that's good. If you're looking for superhero stuff still, you know, and then like JB said, like, where for readers, where the real place to be is, and they're not going to be worth that much money. Sometimes the number ones get worth money, but is like in Boom and Vault and Image, where you'll get, you know, some weird sci-fi or some weird, you know, fantasy. Perry really loved Folklords that came out. That's probably in trade. You might like that. That's like a fantasy book that sort of mixes into the real world. So
he's a horror guy.
Oh, well, the Joe Hill comics with DC then probably is a good place to start. Or there's one other big horror book. Everyone loves Red Mother, but I don't love it.
Nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
We're like 6 issues in. I'm like, what? Nothing's happened yet.
Yeah.
That drives me
Everyone's like,
crazy.
it's so good. I'm like, if I read one issue, I would agree with you, but each issue is the same.
I'd say it's like maybe the first 10 issues of Immortal Hulk I really thought was kind of like a horror book. I mean, it was different. It was so different.
You're right.
And when that one issue that they had, I was collecting that run, and I had it on pre-order, so I had all the expensive books out of that run because they came in the first 10 or first 13. And then there was an issue that came out where it was like a party taken from 3 different perspectives or anything. Do you guys remember reading that issue? And it was so terrible and woke and PC and everything. It was a horror book, and then it got to that book, and it turned into a crappy teenage comedy. And I was like, I'm out. I cut ties. I sold off all the keys. I kept the number 1 as a remembrance, and I left.
Well, I think that was in 26, but I've heard from like Sleepy Reader who continued to read it.
Goofy.
Yeah, but Sleepy Reader who continued to read it, he also thought it was like got silly a little bit. He said it's come back around. So I've heard people say it's come back around. So I don't know. I've only read the first trade of Immortal Hulk. I'm sort of pissed off that when I was holding 2 Alex Ross covers in my hand, because Captain America and Immortal Hulk came out at the same time, I went, well, I'm going to go with Captain America. And that run was sort of boring. So
that happens. On my pre-orders, if I'm speccing on pre-orders, I just type in the name of hot artists, and I see what they have coming out, and I pick the best 1 or 2 books that they're putting out that month, and I buy those for spec, and that's about it. And as soon as they come out and everyone's hunting for them in the shops and they can't get it, and mine comes in on pre-order, I sell them.
Yeah.
Well, I usually read them at least once, and then I put them on my eBay as never read near mint.
There you go.
Awesome. All right, fellas, well, I'm winding down. We're just about the top of the hour here, midnight over here. So we're going to go ahead and call this one. Does anyone want to highlight anything coming up this weekend that they don't want us to miss? You know, we got John's Comics with Kids doing his deal tomorrow. I'm not sure if BLC is doing an auction, Perry. You doing an auction, Perry?
No.
I'm going to get on it.
Anybody have anything that they want to talk about coming up?
Sunday afternoon, like it.
I got it. I got that. Treasury Edition, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Metarog's channel, correct?
Yep.
On Metarog's channel. This Sunday, they're going to be doing a very special live stream talking Treasury Editions. So that's going to be cool. Look at that. I got posted, dude, if you saw this desk.
You're so on it, man.
Every single video I watch, it gets a post-it notepad so that I have something specific to mention about the video when I'm in the top 10 list. You know, I want to be able to reference something from that video. So every single one of those. So you know that anything in the top 10 list, I pretty much watched it. I may have scanned through it, but I definitely watched it.
That's cool. I still watch videos at 2 times speed.
I always watch my videos unless they're live. I always watch them at 2x.
Sometimes even when they're live, like if it's a premiere or something, I'll zoom back and then watch it at 2x speeds until it catches up.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you couldn't do that, but yeah.
Yeah, you can. Well, it depends on what they choose their latency settings as, but usually you can.
I watch a lot of 2x.
Barry watches a lot of 3x.
I like triple X myself, but
that's why he wears those sunglasses so he doesn't shoot himself in the eye.
It helps.
We got Pedro. Pew pew.
Shit. You know who else does finger guns? Isn't Two Boys? Dustin does finger guns, doesn't he?
Two brothers.
Collection. Pew pew. All right.
I think I pissed Dustin off this week. I told him he's been kind of cold to me now because he put up a video where he got like a bunch of shitty grades back from CGC.
Oh,
I told him that my favorite CGC unboxings are the ones where everyone's completely disappointed. And, and I don't think he liked that too much.
Go check out my last CGC unboxing. I literally put a train wreck on the beginning on the thumbnail. There's two trains smashing into each other.
Did you guys see Chaos? Not Chaos. Carolina Chris.
He just
his video where he called CGC.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I seen the post. I want to watch.
Oh,
the
it was
video.
messed up, man. I won't give it away. You should watch it. It's a little long, but if you watch it at 2x, it's half as fast, or twice as fast.
Yeah.
So, but basically, what happened was he sent in a bunch of books CGC. He got one back. These were for private signings, right? So he sent one in for a private signing. He sent it in a CGC slab 9.8. Sent it in that way. CGC cracks it. Gets it signed, double signed, sends it back to him, a yellow label 9.2. He was livid.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
On the phone.
Well, he calls customer service.
Yeah, he called
on the whole video is him calling customer service, but he was actually pretty nice with them. What can you do? And they were like, oh, this is, the lady that was very pleasant. There were a couple of things that happened in that video. It's worth a watch. Like at one point, there's a suicide attempt, like a suicide threatening. He threatened suicide, and the customer service is like, she just never even responds to it. She just lets it all go past. I'm like, I think somewhere you're like legally bound, I think somehow to say her, please don't kill yourself. It's just a book. But
hold on. So there's a private signing unboxing. So the one to watch is the one where he calls.
Right. Yeah, the unboxing pisses him off.
Yeah.
I mean, watch that too. I mean, he's a good guy. Watch all his videos. He's never going to get that 4,000 watch hours with you. Like, no. So this isn't the one. This is the one. Okay, I'll watch that.
I watch Carolina Chris. I mean, he watches mine. I watch his. So I just got behind because he's been doing a lot of Star Wars reactions. I only got so much room for reactions, guys.
I understand. It gives me a reaction.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're at the top of the hour. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Did I? Oh, no. Maybe I didn't. No, actually, you know what? I'm not ready.
What's in the box?
I'm not ready.
Man, let me tell you, pet peeve. YouTube pet peeve. If one more person says, what's in the box? What's in the box? Before they unbox something, I'm going to probably unsub them. The only one that gets a pass would be the gainers because they got the middle gainer. But other than that, everybody else is getting unsubbed.
Well, I'm not unboxing anything. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
No, it should work, right? Is it going to work? Yes.
He's in deep thought. He didn't even listen to what you said.
I didn't. I totally jacked something up early this morning, and I want to make sure I don't do it again.
No, get your kid's tablet and press the Touch Me app or whatever you said.
Yeah. All right. So, I played the
I gotta
outro.
get that out.
I stated it, and then I didn't put it out there. Hey, the snake is here right in time for the end. Sorry, we're going to wrap this up. It is past midnight over here on the West Coast, 3 a.m. on the East Coast. You guys all got to get some sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to pop each of you in the back so I can get the big screen, run my outro. Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you, Bubs. I appreciate you for coming in. Kevin, you are the man. Harry Comics, thank you so much for taking the time today. And everybody who hung out the entire length of this, I don't know what's going on with you. You're crazy. But I appreciate you big time. I got to do my thing at the end. You know what I'm going to say. Don't forget. And that's why I say this, because if you've been drinking, you may not remember everything that happened tonight. But if you only remember one thing, we had a good time. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.